Hi everyone, and welcome back to Diamond Paintings with me, your host Mike. Today we're going to finish the rest of this block off here, and then we'll be moving on to Delilah the cat that we've been working on a few sessions ago. And yeah, let's crack on, as they say. So we have got quite a lot to get through. I've just been watching this program, and it's a what the hell? Wait a minute, sorry, my thing's gone a bit weird. Yeah, I've just been watching this program, and it's basically a. Let's move this out of the way. I'm not having that. Getting on my nerves up there. It's basically, take that off from there. I'm having a shuffle around. Just bear with me a minute. It's basically a program with something to do with fishing, and they had these boats that were fishing, and unfortunately they took because that's their job, to catch fish and then sell it, and some boats come home with like £1,000 a week, and they made a loss because these other boats got to the market before them, so obviously they couldn't sell it, and basically the boss had to pay the wages out of his own pocket. So yeah, but yeah, this painting, I'm really trying to get this finished because I need to really move on from this now, ideally. I've actually moved my filming angle again, because I'm getting a little bit fed up with keep having to take the TV off the unit to put back on the unit, and I thought, well, I'll move this over to the old drawers that I just use as like to put my folders on for the builds, and yeah, I thought I'd do that. And then that way it gets a little bit, don't have to keep swapping and changing the thing. Okay, so it's about 9:30 tonight. Why it's getting in my way? Just see if I can tension that a bit. Yeah, it's about 9:30 tonight, and basically done quite a lot of filming I had to do. Watched EastEnders, and while I was watching EastEnders, I was catching up on any messages that I got, and then this is where I saw that program about this fisherman thing. So yeah, I've decided to watch that, and didn't plan on to watching it because I thought the repair shop would be on today, but no, it's pretty good, and yeah, that was it. So not much to do, but yeah. I'm just going to get some more wax because my pen's playing up a bit here, so double it up a bit. Normally if the pen is being a pain and it's not working with the wax, I'll double it up a bit. So I'll put 2 bits of wax in. Hang on a minute, something's gone on here. It's because I'm tired, you know, but I need to try and get this moving because I'll take all these ones off later. Because I need to work on the others first, so. But I was going to film in the kitchen, but my kitchen light bulb has gone, and to replace that it's like 32 quid. And then I used the lamp. I've got a lamp that I never ever really used, my brother got me it. And unfortunately that bulb is now blue. But that's my fault because I knocked it, and it all I did was move it over slightly and the bulb went. So I don't know, seems to be like a short circuit thing happening at the moment. Isn't life boring? You know, get up, do the same thing, go to bed, get up, go to work, come home, have dinner, go to bed. Same old, same old. I just need like a break from the same thing all the time. I just need like, even like taking a week off is not, it's nice, but I mean like a proper break, like going to Blakelands or something, you know. But I don't know really. What's funny is I took out this whole box because I thought we'd use a lot of that, and we're not even hardly using this colour. Seems to be quite a colour that's not very popular. But we are fast approaching the finish line of this block. And the task for tomorrow is I need to get out my Christmas paintings, and I need to sort of start them. I need to kit up. I think my November painting's already kitted up, but I really must find this white colour that's here. So, as I said, it's not on the fridge, so I'm not entirely sure where it is. So, yeah. Whoops. And you know when I'm tired, because I sort of slow down and don't talk as much. Mind you, you know, there's not really much I can talk about really. I've sort of covered the day, but yeah. I can't wait until I get into this pumpkin. It'll be good, but you know, just to see this already near enough at the end of the block for week 1, fast approaching of October, we have hit target, because this ideally should finish on the 7th, but we are steaming ahead, which is lovely. That's the point. I need to do a train. I'd like to do a Flying Scotsman, you know, diamond painting, or mallard, or like a famous train, you know. I had an email earlier on to say that my shipment with D'Agostini has been sent, so yep. And what I love about D'Agostini is they send it tracked, so you get it in like 3 days, so looking forward to that. I had another package earlier on, but I've just found out that they've sent it to a post office, which they've sent to the furthest one away, which makes no sense. So yeah, unfortunately we've now got delays. That's why I couldn't do a video. As I said, at the time of recording this, it is the 4th of October. So the Tuesday that's just gone, which is the 4th of October, I couldn't get a video up on the channel because that was originally what that was, but Proxy Parcel 4 strikes again. They just whenever they deliver something, they just automatically assume that the gate is locked. You know, you only have to lift the bolt. It's not hard. You know, delivery drivers get on my nerves. But Tony, our postman, he's a legend. Like, if we're out, he'll leave it out for us, and such a brilliant guy. But bless him, Bob was it was always Bob and Tony, because Bob would do the bottom of the bottom of the square, and then Tony would do the top of the square. And he's retired now, so it's some other person with Tony on that, I suspect now. Because we used to have another guy called Steve, but he now does basically Humber Roadway in Witham, because apparently he didn't get on very well with Bob. And this Bob guy, it has to be his way or no way. So Steve was saying, I'm going to let rip, I do apologise. But yeah, so... And then I watched another channel who's got a ginormous Joker, and it's £95, but it's beautiful, and it's from a company called Diamond Art Club or something like that. But they're really good because they give you a, I think they said it's a needle minder or some sort of badge thing. You get a tray in your boat, and tray in the boat, it's the same thing. But yeah, it's, you know, same thing really. Do you ever get a day where you're just like really drained and like all your energy is sort of gone? That's how I'm feeling at the moment. Might have to blue tack this board down because it's bloody slick. Can you see it's moving all over the place? So yeah. I've done that wrong again. That's the one I want. But okay, so we're on the last sort of line now for this now. So this is interesting. And we'll get most of the cat's face done, hopefully. This won't be, I think we started at 9:30, but it's not going to be quite 35 minutes. 45 minutes, because the news is coming on at 10 o'clock, and if they say one more thing about the bloody cost of living, I will be back to this. But I just thought I'd because I briefly catched it at 6 o'clock and it sort of like died down a bit, meaning that it's not talking as much of the cost of living. And there was a chap on there who's built his own Spitfire. Apparently he missed the opportunity to buy a real one, and he started it in 2006. No, not 2006, or 2016 or something like that. I think he said 2016. And it's took 12 years to make his own, and it's just goes to show what some people can do. You know, fantastic. So obviously he's flying around there now in his little Spitfire, but it's probably somewhere in the region of £12,000. I do like that word, region. Let's bring you the latest news from your region. There's a play when we went on the BBC studio tour in London. It's in White City. There's a weather forecast machine thing with the projector, and when you go in front of it, you're actually pointing against the weather. So it was quite funny. I wanted to do it, but there was too much demand for it, so we had to move on. but we saw the set for Coming of Age, and just to see, you know, how that's being done is just, oh, it's amazing. Really, really amazing. So, pretty good. But yeah, just go up tomorrow and do the same thing that I did today. So, it's a bit boring, really. Because I don't really go out much. Like, it's just like always stuck in doing either reading or painting, and just getting a bit fed up with it, really. I would like to just, you know, go out for the day, like a proper day out. So don't mind me, I'm just trying to get a drill that's fell on the floor. I didn't mean to do that, I promise. It just happened. But yeah, you know, just like a proper day out. But I don't know. Okay, so seeing as that we're finished with that colour, I don't think we're going to use that anymore. But that's all we had, you know, that's all the drills they gave us for that. So, because when I kit up, I pour the entire drill into it, you know, into the boat. So what we have is what we have, you know. And that, guys, is that square done and dusted. I mean, obviously we've got some patches to fill, but we will focus on that near the time. So what I need to do now is try and carefully manoeuvre it without the camera stopping over to there. And if I just sort of turn that around a bit, be good, hopefully. Yeah, if we can just get it about there. Don't know how well you can see that, but just do it about there. Yeah, cool. Okay, and I can always, you know, bring it over a smidge. Bring it over like that if we wanted to. Might have to bring it over a bit, actually. There we go. Okay. So we've got to do this section here now. So first thing I'm going to do is mark it up. And I'll put my guiders in. So I think for this one we'll take it down to about that notch there. Actually, we'll take it a little bit further, about 2 more, and we'll really give this a good chunk. Okay, and then we'll bring, just trying to think, there, yeah, like that, and about there. Bring it into that one, actually, yeah. And then we'll bring, let's try and see here, 7. What's that colour one? Yeah, 7, okay. So we'll do 7 on that one. If I can see the colour. 5. That one, yeah. So this is where it gets exciting. Obviously we're not going to get to that at this block, but I'm just going to do it around about there. Actually, we'll do it about there. Might go over slightly, but it's okay. But then again, we've got, yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll do it about there. So that gives us a nice big solid chunk to work on. And then I can do like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So really, you know, that's what we're working with here, but we'll do this now. Okay. So I'm gonna do 1 line and then I'm gonna call it, because I would like to make a cuppa before the, I nearly said before the tea comes on, before the news comes on. But yeah, if they're talking about that cost of living stuff again, I'm gonna scream, because it is really getting boring now. Okay, see if we've got that colour crop up again, but I don't think I've got any more that I can do. Got another one here, hopefully that will give it. There we go, because a couple fell on the floor, so, but as you can see that colour's sort of now dried up a bit. We don't see that anymore, so, which is good. And then we'll do the F. And yeah, we'll just take it up to where the marker is. What is that? I think that's a drill that we need to take off there. That's just like the perfect landing place. It's like the pupil of the cat. It's nice to see an empty, you know, tray for once, which is quite nice. So now we're sort of bringing in the cat colour, sorry. So we'll be doing the cats. And then we hit a problem with that B. So it's B and O, I believe, not Bobby Orange. You know, the bit when you get body odour, which is basically what it's called, but coincidentally that is what that said. But yeah, I need to find them colours. They're here somewhere, and I know they're here somewhere, so I think we'll complete this on time. As long as I keep working at it, I should be finished in no time, hopefully. So yep. Okay, so I think that's R, yeah, and then M. No problem. Take that one for a minute, and then R, then M, B, and then we'll do, just to try and level it here, 2 more M's, and we'll call that a session. Okay, so that's where we're looking at the moment, guys. So please remember to like, share and subscribe. As I said, if you want to get this painting, or if you fancy buying me a gift, as I said, you're under no obligation to. My wish list is now in the description as well. So it's took a bit of time to set up because I'm not really familiar with how you set that up. But it's now set up. There's not very many things on the list at the moment because I'm new to wish lists, so I don't really know how it works. But yeah, I'm adding things all the time. So yeah, that's what it's looking like, guys, now. So as you can see, we've now got ourselves a full top square. Now we're working on the second one, and I'm eager to get to that. So I think once the yellow goes into the eye, it's going to look amazing. So yeah, but that's where we are. So please remember to like, share and subscribe. Remember to tap the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos I do. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.